guys, welcome back to my channel. After Love is Blind, Nephew blessed us with another new reality show. So in this new show, we have 6 couples that come together. Those 6 couples, they have to, so they have some kind of issue in the relationship. Some has been dating for like a year and a half. It's between 1 year to 2 years and a half. And they come to this new show because one person in the relationship is not quite happy about the relationship, so they don't see eyes to eyes about what is the future. One person gave the ultimatum to the other person: we either go this way or the relationship will end. So the 6 couple that we have Lauren and Nate. Lauren is 26, Nate is 30. We have Ray and Zane. Ray is 24 and Zane is 25. And we have Shanique and Hondo. Shanique is 24, Hondo is 26. And we have the 4th couple we have is April and Jake. April 23, Jake 26. And we have Alexi and Hunter. Alexi 25, Hunter 28. And the last couple we have Manly and Colby. Manly is 24, Colby is 24. So we have those 6 couples. Let's talk about Lauren and Nate. Lauren and Nate relationship issues that Nate want to have children, but Lauren is not ready for that yet. Lauren said Nate work too much, she doesn't have any time for them. She's afraid that if they have children, she'll be the only one taking care of those children. So she's not ready for children. She doesn't want to have children. A little bit later, she explained that reason. But at the beginning, she just said she didn't want to have children. And we have Ray and Zane. They still try to figure out the relationship. I don't even know what's the issue yet. Ray gave the ultimatum to Zane about the relationship. So I don't actually, even though when they were talking, I don't know what was the issue of the relationship. She want to get married, but it doesn't want it. Yeah, we have Shanique and Hondo. Shanique and Hondo relationship. So Shanique, Hondo, they're such a beautiful couple. And Shanique issued the ultimatum. She want to get married. She want the relationship to move forward. But Hondo is not there yet. And he said that he's not financially stable for family. So he says he's not there yet. And we have April and Jake. So April is 22, Jake is 26. April want to get married, she want to have children. Jake is not ready for that yet. Alexi and Hunter. So Hunter want them to move in together, but Alexi said, what's the point? So we should just get married. So Alexi issued the ultimatum. She want them to like get married and move on with their life. Okay. Manly and Colby. So Colby is the one who want to get married. Manly, she's not sure she's there yet. She want to keep going with, she wanted to keep figuring out the relationship. So Colby issued the ultimatum, so he's ready to get married. Manly, she's not ready yet. So we have all those 6 couples. One of them issued the ultimatum, the other partner is not there yet. They are all here into this dating show. And so what happened? The couple get there. When they get there, they have like a final time together. They have to spend time with each other because the next day they're gonna go back to be dating, even though they were already in a relationship. It's an interesting show. They are becoming single again, and so they have to date or get to know other people, maybe who feel the same way as them, about who have the same values. People want to get married, for example. People want to have children. So they try to figure that if they can find love with somebody else. So that's the show. And so they have 1 week to talk to other people. So they are all single now. So we have 12 single people and they have to talk to other people. So they have to choose someone that's totally different from the person they previously came with, and to get to know. After that choice, you have to live 6 weeks. You have to live 3 weeks with that person. At the end of the show, now you already decide. You can decide to be with a new person. You can decide to go back to your original partner, or you can live single. So they have three choices. So they are not forced to do this. They came to do this. So it's very interesting. And so they started talking. April talked to Zen, to Hunter, to Randall. So they just show like different conversation with every member have with every person. Randall wants someone who's a good listener. I don't know if his previous partner, the previous partner of Randall is Shanique. Maybe she's not listening to him that well, so he want a good listener. Alexi, her previous partner is Hunter. She talked to Kobe, and tried to talk to Kobe, but Kobe doesn't really feel like he's attracted to her. The first conversation they have is about the money. Alexi says she wants someone who make more. She doesn't want to be the breadwinner in the relationship. Kobe say in front of the camera, good luck with the man who's gonna be with her. She talked to Kobe, but Kobe says he's not really attracted to her. It's like, I don't know. She called out Kobe after that to say he's not a good person, but he literally said no, he's not attracted to her. So I kind of feel like she took it a little bit too far. So Kobe talked to April. They have similar values. Both of them want to get married. April original partner, like I said earlier, is Jake. Jake doesn't want to get married. April want to get married, so he's talked to April. Jake just got out of the military. He's not ready for that type of commitment. Kobe say he doesn't feel any spark with April. And Kobe talked to Lauren. He feels the spark with Lauren. Lauren is the girl who doesn't want to have children, but with her conversation with Kobe make her feel so calm that she actually say, oh, having children is not so bad if you are there with the right partner, because her initial partner, who is Ned, is way too busy. He doesn't have time to her, but he wanted her to have children. So she was actually open to that. She was starting to like, oh, it's actually a good idea. She opened up. She was like more comfortable with the idea of having children. So Jake talked to her original partner is Zen. So Jake have a connection with her and they have similar values. They both tell the mom about everything. So they are very close to the family. They are both family people. They talk to the mom about everything. Now we have the evening part when we have all like the conversation. We go kind of chat with each other. They have like big conversation and we start to see who like who. Lauren feels some interest with Kobe, so Kobe will told her early that having children is not so bad if she's the right partner, somebody who can help her along with that. And Madly like handle. Madly is she's the one who's not ready for a relationship. Madly is her original partner is Kobe. She like handle. Handle is like a tall mixed guy, very handsome, very sexy. All the girls kind of like, not all the girls like him, but all the girls find him very attractive. And a lot of the men feel like a little bit scared for the girlfriend because of Handel. And that's about it in the first episode. So they have it in the part, they just talk to each other. So people kind of feel like they have a connection, keep talking with the person that they feel connected to, and you see the one of the original partner literally in the background feel kind of jealous if you see somebody having a conversation with another person way too long that the person is supposed to be. Episode 2 start with Alexi. She was talking about the fact that she made more money than Hunter. Manly talked to Hunter. She see that he has beautiful beautiful eyes. So Miley, she was like, Miley's interesting in her, in Hannah, she was just like, Hannah is sexy on there and this eye. She's like, I don't know, she's like kind of stuck in a physical attraction. And we have treated each of the choice. So they're gonna like, since they're making different connection, they're gonna choose soon who is the person they want to be with. So they have treated each of the choice. I know there's a noise in the background. I'm going to do my best, keep talking. So Shani talked to Jake, and Shani and Jake kind of have like a connection. Even though her issued the ultimatum to Zayn, she wasn't sure about what she wanted. She wanted to get married to Zayn, but they are not ready yet. But Shani talked to Zayn about like what marriage would be like. You know, they have all those conversations. How do you think our marriage would be like if we decided to get married? Shani also talked to Nate. Nate is the real estate agent who is like his original partner is Lauren. He's the one who's too busy even though he wants children. So Shani talked to Nate. They both want children, and Shani said that she wants a child to learn how to play piano and learn like no learn an instrument, any instrument, and learn the language. Those are important. So they say, oh, the education and everything is interesting. So they have that kind of thing. They want to raise children. Their connection is more focused on the children, how they want family and stuff like that. So today each the choice. So we have Nick talk to April, Nick talk to Shani. It's like he was April also want a lot of children. April is her partner is Jake, and Jake is not ready yet to have children. He said just finish the military. He's not ready for that. And Jake is the one who have the connection with her that they have very similar value. They are both close to the mom. Ray and Jake. Okay, Nate have a connection with April. Nate have a connection with Shani. And he said they both girls want children. Nate is happy about that. He said he doesn't know who to choose. But he's happy that he have two girls who are like really to see similar who have similar values like him about a family compared to his partner Lauren who's not ready for that. Jake and Ray again talk. With all the couple who got together, Jake and Ray feel the most natural. The most natural, even though they left their initial boyfriend and girlfriend, they feel like the most natural initial that they talk, they joke around, they seem to really like each other. They seem very comfortable around each other. And Kobe talked to Lauren. Kobe had like a little connection with Lauren. Lauren said she wanted to travel more. She said about stuff that she wanted to do. She feel like she's more ready to have children now, and they kind of like agree to those type of things. Even though she wasn't ready to have children with Nate, because she understands the situation, she feel like all the burden gonna be on her if she decided to have children with Nate. So I like that she had that conversation with Kobe. Kobe, who was like so stressed about Madeline all the time, he wasn't sure if this show is right for him because when he was talking to April, he said he doesn't see the spark. He was talking to with Alexi. There was kind of like little argument about the fact that he feel like she wants somebody who make money. He doesn't have that money. He doesn't feel like a connection with her as well. So when he talked to Lauren, he kind of like liked Lauren a little bit, so he was happy about that. So he said he wanted to spend the next 3 weeks with her. Mandy and Handel, they're just flirting. Mandy is like, she's like hot guy. Like Handel is like this, Handel like this. They all spend the time flirting around each other. And then we have one day into the choice. And just a couple have like a last day into the choice. They just hanging around each other. They spend the evening, some initial couple, the couple with the initial partner gonna have a a conversation, like Jake have a conversation with April, and they are scared of what's gonna happen to their relationship. Jake say he's afraid that he will feel bad. He was afraid that if he does a different, he choose somebody else, April gonna just cry and he's gonna feel bad about that. Even though they agree to this process, to this experiment, and Shani have also a conversation with her original partner, Randall. It's like they were just very stressed. They don't know what's going to happen. So it was all those things leading to the choice. Now we have a choice. I'm going to start talking about the choice at the end of this episode, and I will talk about that more in the next episode 3 and 4. So the church, the six couple, they are like with Vanessa and Nick. They're sitting in this big table, all dressed up for like they're gonna have a nice dinner. It's gonna be interesting, guys. Sit back and relax. Oh, bucket your seat back. The choice was interesting. Okay, the first person we choose, they call this the neutral marriage. So they spent 1 week, right, to get to know the other people. They were all single for like 1 week, so 12 people were all single, and they get to know people from that will know the original partner. And now is the time to make a choice. Now is the time to choose somebody to go to this trial marriage for the next 3 weeks. And the first person we chose was Shani. Shani original partner is Randall. Shani choose. And one thing I want to say first, if you choose one person, like the host, they explain, you choose one person, the person have to choose you back so that you can move to this trial marriage, start living together for the next 3 weeks. A little bit like love is bound, but a little bit different. So Shani choose Zen. Zen choose Shani, so they are a new couple. Zen original partner is Ray, so see, they are this original, the new tribe couple. And when they saw Shani choosing Zen, Ned was like, his face kind of changed. You remember Ned had a connection with Shani about the children, about how to raise the children. He also had a connection with April. So you start to see how it was reacting. And then the next person to choose was Ray. Ray chose Jay. Jay chose Ray. So they both, the couple feel the new couple feel the more comfortable around each other. So they choose each other. A lot of people were not even surprised by that choice because they seem to like each other and they kind of feel guilty about that. So about the fact that they like each other, how other people gonna react. So they choose each other. And then we have the third choice. Manly choose Handel. Handel also choose Manly. Manly original partner is Corby. Now it's time, we have 3 covers, so far so good, right? Is it so far so good? Let's see. Okay, Corby is the high. I think April is the next person we have to choose. So Mr. Nate, he thought maybe April was going to choose him. Remember, he have a connection with Shani, he have a connection with April. And I was also surprised by April's choice because when she would feel the most vulnerable, the person who was high next to her was Hunter. That she didn't spend a lot of time with Hunter, but she felt like the kind of person he is. She's a person that she wants to spend more 3 weeks really to get to know him better. So April chose Hunter. And what happened? April chose Hunter. Hunter completely have a different choice. I think before that we have Alexi who got up. She said she doesn't want to do this show. She was like panicking, and I don't know the exact timing, but Alexi, original partner is Hunter. Alexi is the one who like complain about money and stuff like that, but she's ready to get married to Hunter. And she was a little bit causing a little bit of drama. I thought she was gonna be the villain or something. You know, when you watch Bachelor, you always say like there's a villain. So Hunter didn't choose April, but he went instead. He proposed to his girlfriend, Alex, you say I'm ready to get married. If I cannot, it was surprised, but if I'm natural. So Hunter proposed to Alex in what? That's what happened. We were not sure. So that means April choice didn't work out. What's gonna happen? Find out next in episode 3 and 4. Thank you. Bye.